gonna talk to Teca Furst. I met her many years ago, and she works as a life coach, but she has a degree in psychologist, and she's gonna tell us what she's doing to help people after the pandemic, because a lot of people went through a lot of depression, a lot of fear, and she's doing an amazing job to help people succeed professionally, mentally, and physically. So today she's gonna tell us what kind of tools she's giving to them to do that. Teca, tell a little bit about yourself.
First of all, I would like to be very thankful for this woman. She's amazing, amazing woman. That woman helped a lot of people as well. So anyway, I have the pleasure to meet her 10 years ago, and yes, like everybody, a professional after pandemic in New York, it was not so easy. No situation. It was not easy for me as well. I had Claudinea knows, I had my office in Wall Street in Manhattan as a life coach. Everything will be okay in 2019, but 2020 is coming and everything changed. And I need to close my office. I need to be go away in the city. I was living in Manhattan. I come to Long Island, this beautiful place right now with my 3 kids. But I just feel no, I need to do something. I need to just help people. Just do the difference as therapist. This difficult time for everyone, for everybody, it doesn't matter if it's New York, United States, Brazil, Asian, Turkey or China, doesn't matter. Coronavirus come and just make everybody's lives difficult and hard. Family lost a lot of people, important people in their life. But I don't want to stop. It's you know what? I have 3 kids. I was going through a lot of difficult time as well by myself. But I need to make a difference in people's life. I need to just give a hope and say, you know what? It's a hard time, but you can make your life different. You can succeed. Don't give up. Times change, we change, but let's go there, make the life different. Let's be happy and believe in yourself, you're capable to be happy.
You're saying you have a really hard time in your life. How did you pick it up your pieces, put it together to help others? How did you say, I have to breathe, I have to help other people, let's put myself together first? What did you do to do that?
I just okay, I want to be miserable in the bed, crying. I just want to just take it, just go and change. So I have 2 choices. Stay there, suffering, and accept everything, or you just choose you know what? I'm gonna be here. It's painful for the both way. Go up the A or the B, you'll be suffering. So, but the B, you'll be harder, but you can make a difference. You have the light at the end of the tunnel. You can just don't give up and just change your life and be happy. But if you choose just give up and just say whatever, you stay there suffering for. So that is why I just choose you know what? I have 3 kids. I'm an immigrant. I have been studying for 9 years. I went to a divorce. I went to a coronavirus in New York. I lost very important people in my life, in my family in Brazil. My uncle, my cousins, my aunt died. And they say, you know what? I need to make the difference.
Tell us how you gave tools to the people for them to succeed.
So the succeed tools. First of all, they want to succeed. They want to believe in themselves. It's the first step to begin. When you believe in yourself and just say you know what? I just want to change my life. I want to make a difference. It's kind of easy to say, right? That's why you have a life coach, you have the mentoring, you have people just be there, give you a support, helping you, give like the tools for you to just change your life. Because I believe like when you want, this is the first step. I want to change. I want to make the difference. I believe myself first. Okay, how can I do that? Just find like a good professional who just help in this way, and everything is possible.
Okay, yes, because I was down in point of my life that I didn't believe in myself. So how, when you don't believe in yourself, how can you get help? How do you shake it off?
So that's a good trick question. That's why I love her. That's a very trick question. So when you say I don't believe in myself, it's really hard for any professional to help you. Because when you don't believe yourself, you just don't look for a professional. But okay, I don't believe myself, maybe I cannot do it. But I want help. That's the first step. Because in reality, you do believe in yourself.
Okay, so asking for help is the first step for the
Yeah.
person to get help.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
And accept that.
okay. And how can I get to the point that I need help? Like, do I have to have a support system, family? But if I'm alone here, like during the pandemic, a lot of people were alone.
Yes.
So, how can you come out of a dark place?
When you just see, okay, I'm in the dark place right now. I don't want that. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to get out. So say, okay, I need to find someone to help me, and you can do it. There's a lot of professional. We're not talking about only me, but a lot of professional who's really, really is there for you. But when you say, I don't want to be here anymore, I just want to get out, just screaming, help. I don't want that anymore. And believe it's possible. First of all, want that and believe it's possible. That's it.
And you mentioned that you can help the people in Brazil, in China, in Turkey. So because of the pandemic, we find out you can help the people online. So tell us how you do this job, how people reach down to you. Of course, it's in English or Portuguese.
In Spanish as well.
Oh, Spanish
I
as
have
well.
been living in Spain for like 5 years. Actually, I was doing law school before, and I changed for psychology because I very respect for the lawyers, but I just like, you know what? I want to do something else. I just don't want just only go there and fight. I just want to give like a hope. I just want to say to people like, you know what? You can be happy. You know, you don't need to be fighting anything.
Okay, you told me that you have an office in Manhattan, but then the pandemic hit. You couldn't work. Nobody couldn't work. Then everybody have to think outside of the box. So what did you do when you see, because people in New York City was dead. So what did you do to say, look, I have to help people. What am I gonna do now? What is your step to do that?
So let me tell you something about that. 2019, you know, I have a lot of plans, project. I was in Europe. You know, like I told you, I was doing law school in Spain. And it was like everybody else, you know. I have my office in Manhattan, going to Paris, going to Spain. Oh yes, let's do it, this, that. Coronavirus come. I was in Manhattan in the middle of everything, in the office in Wall Street. And let me tell you the truth, I was like everybody else because I'm a human being. With 3 kids, I say like, you know what? What's going on? I was desperate. I was like in panic. I saw like people dying. It was really bad, really bad. It's like this part is like harder for me to talk because think about it. You're a psychologist, you know, you help people. You just dedicate yourself. And when it comes to the coronavirus, I was another person, you know, with a family, a human being, and desperate, try to protect my family, losing people that I love as well. But in the end, I'm a professional. I'm a professional who should be there in front to help people to get better, to don't, you know, to not lose the hope to a better life. And we tell you something for doctors, psychologists, psychiatrists, people was there, you know, working the pandemic. It was not easy. because they're going through the same pain, the same scary, and I'm so proud of this. Just tell you, good job. Anyway, so 2020 come, I was desperate, I lost my offs, I saw people dying, and 2021 my dad almost died, and I said, whoop, life is going so fast, I just need to move on, get up, go back to what I am, and just make a difference. Just a little difference, make a difference in people's life, and that's it. So
Few months before the pandemic, I went through a divorce. Not a divorce, separate. I separated in 2019, pandemic came in 2020. The worst time for me, at least, to be separate because we cannot go out. I was working the whole time because I did another job, but we didn't socialize. I know that we've been through the same thing, and a lot of people went through divorce after the pandemic.
yep.
How, as a woman, we shake it off and move on from that situation, especially when you have kids?
Yes, it's tough. Yeah, I went through the same thing, after 15 years married, 3 kids, and the divorce come, pandemic come, and you feel like, okay, it's no hope. Oh yes, just take it, it's hope, because you have kids, you have life. Before you're married, you have life, right? So you need to believe in yourself, believe situations come, and you just need to move on for yourself first of all, and for people who you love. So in my case, I just see my 3 little kids and say you know what? How can I give up? I can't. But the problem about mothers and women, they say, oh yeah, I'm going to do everything for my kids, but the kids will be happy if you are happy. So I say you know what, I'll be happy first of all in the beginning for my kids, and I'll be happy for myself. And no, I'm telling you, this easy. It's not easy, but it's possible if you want to be, if you want to change.
Teca, what kind of advice do you give to somebody that is right now struggling, that is in the bottom? What do you tell them? Imagine it's me, and I'm in the bottom, rock bottom. What do you tell them?
Just get up, take a shower, look yourself in the mirror, and believe you can make a difference. You can help other people. And you are very important in this life. De fazer assim.
Ele já fez, sabe aquela Jura? Aham. Ele falou longe de mim, porque esse ano dividiu cada um no quarto.